Do you have Amazon Prime? Do you need a refresher or want to learn some U.S. history? If so, you can check out America, the Story of Us. The first 5 episodes covers 6th grade U.S. history from basically Plymouth and the Pilgrims to the Civil War. So you can go ahead and start on episode 6, Heartland. In this episode, it will be talking about the Transcontinental Railroad, also buffalo hunting, the Chinese immigrants and the Irish immigrants that helped build the Transcontinental Railroad, westward expansion topics like sod houses, dust storms, reservations, barbed wire, Battle of Little Bighorn, George Custer versus Sitting Bull, Wounded Knee, as well as the Sears mail order catalog. The next episode, episode 7, is on cities. It goes over building the Statue of Liberty, Andrew Carnegie and the steel industry, the poor living conditions, what's called tenements. A man, Jacob Riis, taking pictures of these poor living conditions. Thomas Edison and his invention of the electric light bulb. The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire. Episode 8 is entitled Boom. In this episode, it'll go over basically these guys, the men who built America, like John T. Rockefeller and Standard Oil, Henry Ford with his Model T, his assembly line, the Great Migration, African Americans leaving the South and moving to the North and the West, as well as Prohibition, the 18th Amendment, and also the 21st Amendment. The 9th episode is Bust, basically going over the Great Depression. Talks about the stock market crashing, people running to the banks to take out all their money, the impact on Americans, people losing their houses and needing money, soup kitchens, bread lines, unemployment, government creating jobs like building the Hoover Dam to give people some unemployed people some jobs. Also, President Roosevelt using the radio to contact the whole nation. Another government job that was created was building Mount Rushmore. And also one of the great American athletes, Joe Louis. The next episode focuses on World War II, episode 10. Starts off with the attack on Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941. It also talks about American factories, especially how we produce and the origins of the Jeep. Rosie the Riveter and the importance of women during World War II. The invasion of Normandy, or D-Day. And the atomic bomb on Japanese cities Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Episode 11 is called Superpower. This is after World War II. Some of the things they talk about is the invention of the interstate highway system, how it connects our whole country, and how it will leave some cities behind. Also talks about people starting to live in the suburbs and living away from the city, but then commuting to work. It also talks about the Apollo space and Neil Armstrong walking on the moon, as well as civil rights. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Cold War, USA versus Soviet Union. It talks about the Cuban Missile Crisis, as well as the Red Scare, communism. And the last episode is episode 12, called The Millennium. It goes over Vietnam, Woodstock, protests against Vietnam, Kent State University incident, massacre, whatever you want to call it, President Nixon resigning, the great communicator Ronald Reagan becoming president, the Challenger, Steve Jobs and the invention of computers, internet becoming around, and goes all the way through September 11th, 2001, and how America is still a melting pot and changing. Go ahead and check out America, the Story of Us. Each episode is like 44 minutes. It has a lot for you. The link is in the description. Thank you very much.